when we talk about growth, when we talk about development, the major driver is infrastructure.
New infrastructure actually opens up a lot of inner city pockets as well,
Exactly.
which earlier not as accessible or maybe not as addressable with a good quality product. Over the next 5 years, we're going to see 350 kilometers of metro being energized.
Right.
We're going to see the coastal road getting completed. Mumbaikars are rejoicing with additional infrastructure that's coming up, and the Atal Setu. Now suddenly you'll see that price appreciation would happen, but more than price appreciation, the accessibility changes, the quality of the product changes, and the takeoff of the product changes. They have now become hotspots.
India is heading towards Viksit Bharat 2047, and when it comes to growth, infrastructure plays an important role. And today we have with us Mr. Vikas Jain. He is President NAREDCO Maharashtra and also CEO of Labdi Lifestyle Limited. A very warm welcome, Vikas. My first question to you is, when we talk about growth, when we talk about development, the major driver is infrastructure.
Absolutely.
Wherever infrastructure goes, if we talk about expressways or if we talk about airports, then there are certain pockets, there are certain areas that see especially when we talk about real estate, there is growth, there is price appreciation.
Right.
Particularly if we talk about, because you are NextGen and you are from Maharashtra.
Yes.
So if we talk about specifically Mumbai, how do you see this infrastructure development?
Fantastic, ma'am. It's a brilliant question, actually. And generally, when that question is addressed, it's addressed in a larger scheme of mind. When a new airport is coming up or a new highway is coming up, what people don't understand is new infrastructure actually opens up a lot of inner city pockets as well,
Exactly.
which earlier were not as accessible or maybe not as addressable with a good quality product. In Mumbai is a fantastic example of that. We have, over the next 5 years, we're going to see 350 kilometers of metro being energized.
Right.
We're going to see the coastal road getting completed. Already we are seeing what is happening with the small portion of the coastal road completed. Already Mumbaikars are rejoicing with that additional infrastructure that's coming up, and the Atal Setu. So these three aspects, right, have changed how people view real estate in Mumbai. For example, when the coastal route gets extended to all the way up to Bhayandar, right, the pockets of Bhayandar, which were earlier getting priced at 20, 22, 25,000 rupees a square feet, now suddenly you'll see that price appreciation would happen. But more than price appreciation, the accessibility changes, the quality of the product changes, and the takeoff of the product changes.
True.
Similarly, in the core heart of Mumbai, where you're seeing the massive rejuvenation program of Dharavi, and along with that, what's happening? How the H block of BKC is getting changed, how the entire zone is getting converted. Now that is also due to infrastructure. Just a simple aqua line, which is the business line of Mumbai, when it got activated, you're suddenly seeing pockets, of pockets which were earlier non-traditional pockets for commercial development have now become in the forefront.
Right.
Atal Setu has done that for Ulve. Atal Setu is doing that for Vadala as well. So it is imperative to understand the relationship between infrastructure and real estate. It's easy to understand this in the larger scheme of mind, but within the city also, where the average growth in the city real estate market is only between 5, 7, 10%. But these pockets where infrastructure has changed the game, you're seeing takeoff of more than 25-30% year over year. So clearly, it plays. They have now become hotspots.
Yeah, same thing is happening in Delhi NCR also.
Sure.
With UR2 and Dwarka Expressway.
Absolutely.
Because you are a NextGen developer, I would like to understand from you, what are those key changes that you have brought as a NextGen developer for the sustainability aspect, or for that matter, when we talk about Viksit Bharat 2047?
So there are 2 or 3 things which are very core to us as a brand, as Labdi. And the first amongst them is the fact that we've always delivered before time.
Wow.
And that has got a lot to do with the way we plan, the way we execute, and the way we finance the project. It's for us, that's a non-negotiable.
Okay.
Second, and the most important thing is, we're very, very environmentally conscious. For example, the projects that we are currently doing, or currently in the process of executing, we are shooting for LEED Platinum rated international standard ratings.
Right.
For our project, in terms of energy efficiency, in terms of water efficiency. One of the buildings that we are building right now, it's called the BKC Edge, whereas it's a commercial building, but we've shied away from using glass curtain walls completely. And in fact, we've used a dual structure of a glass curtain wall along with an aluminum jacket around it,
Okay.
so that it provides enough shade to the building India is in a tropical environment.
Right.
The glass facade buildings don't really work well in India. It actually traps the heat inside, jacking up your ventilation and your air conditioning bills. So we are trying to be conscious from that perspective. So finishing on time, making sure that whatever we promise we deliver, making sure that we are environmentally and energy conscious, and third, and one of the most important things is we come up with unique solutions. We put the buyer at the center of every decision that we make.
Okay.
And we can't be all things to all people. Clearly, we have our segment that we focus on and that we look at, but then we make sure that we service the heck out of our segment and win in the market. So customer centricity is core to everything that we do.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.